Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? It is chilly out. Winter is here and I am not really that excited. So hopefully you guys have seen that over on Facebook we are doing, I've teamed up with some other girls and we're doing 25 days of Christmas, and Hillary is actually live now doing a project. If you go to our Facebook event, you can go to the Junk Parlor, you click on the event tab, you can go to the event 25 days of Christmas, and then whenever you're in an event, I think this is confusing and I don't understand why people designed it this way, but in order to see the post, you have to click on discussion. So when you go to an event, about automatically pops up and gives you descriptions about the event. But to see what the person actually has posted in the event, you have to click on discussions. So that is an FYI, because it's very important, because on that 25 days of Christmas, we are going to post in there every day what we are doing for our project, and what time the person is going live, who's doing it, all of that good thing, all of those good things. So you need to go over to the 25 days of Christmas event in Facebook. So I'm Brooke. This is my business is the Junk Parlor. My shop is open by appointment. I also sell online on my website, thejunkparlor.com. And then I do these sales Sunday at 7 p.m. and Tuesdays at noon. If you are watching on Instagram or watching on Facebook, it kind of works a little bit differently. So on Facebook, when you comment on what you want, I can see that once the video gets posted, and I'll go through and I will click like once I have read your message and you got the item. If you are not the first person to comment that you wanted it, I will put next in line. If you're watching from Instagram, you're going to have to shoot me a private message afterwards. If you're watching live, if you're watching on the IGTV, then you can just go ahead and comment. And then I will get you squared away. But basically, I'll send you an invoice within 24 hours, sometime later today, and that will be just for the item. If you're a first-time buyer, you're going to pay that invoice immediately. Repeat customers, you can wait until Thursday when I add shipping. So shipping happens on Thursday. I box everything up and send out invoices. If I pay your invoice for you, it won't happen until Thursday after shipping gets added. You can do local pickup in Centerville, Iowa. If you want me to hold your stuff until you have a box worth, because we all know that shipping one little thing or 5 little things normally is the same price. So if you want me to hold your stuff until you have a box worth, all you have to do is just let me know that, and we can totally make that happen. Or if you want it shipped before Thursday, then just let me know. I shipped out a couple of things this morning to people that wanted them now and didn't want to wait, which is totally fine. Just need communication. If you ever have any questions, just ask. Normally people in the group, especially Facebook more, just because we do Facebook more, they can answer the questions for you. So I really appreciate everybody helping out when somebody has a question. So we're going to start on the stuff behind me, because otherwise I'll forget. And we'll get putting stuff in here. So first up, we have these like beads, picks. You can spread them out if you want. You can put them in with some greenery. You can leave them by themselves. But the picks are $3 each. And I actually have 18 of them. So we're going to do 3 bundles of 6 picks. So you're going to get 6 picks for $18, 3 each. 6 times 3 is 18. So 6 of these for $18. So I have 3 bundles available. Okay, then we have $5 on our flashcard here that says ride. It's ride on both sides, just one side is capitalized. These are nice. You can stab them into flower frogs. You can use an old vintage paper clip. You can use a new paper clip. But these are nice for display, and I thought that would be fun in a kid's room. Then we have this little train ornament. and it is $5. It's one of those that's covered in what, felt, the fuzzy stuff. So super cute, still has the stickers on the wheels. You could put a little miniature Santa in there. $5 on that. Okay, then I have a million bulbs this size, not literally, but I didn't count them out. So all of these bulbs are $1 each. They are varying in sizes. This one is probably about your largest size. And then probably this is going to be the smallest size in the bundle here. So you're just going to, I'm doing 10 at a time. So you're going to get 10 ornaments for $10, and you can specify, do you want a mix of colors? The dog is scratching on the door. I was like, what the heck is that? If you want a mix of colors, if you have a preference of color or color combination, just put that in the comments, or say you want a bundle of 10 for $10 or 2 bundles or whatever. And then you can private message me what colors you want as well. So there are some in here that are clear. So you can see this one looks like it maybe had pink in it at one time, but there are some clear ones as well, which I think is unusual. So $1 each on those bulbs and selling in bundles of 10. Okay, I'm down to one lone candy cane for $3. This is a plastic one with like a, I don't know if this one's paper. I think this one's paper versus cellophane. Am I saying that right? Wrapped around it. So $3 on our plastic candy cane. Okay, then we have a bunch of like miniatures. So these miniature angels, I'm not sure if they're older or newer because they kind of have a different color. And so sometimes when they're cream, off-white, I don't know, I just get the feeling that they're older. So they have instruments. That last one had what? Saxophone. We've got drums here. Sorry, Instagram, you couldn't even see that one. And this one has a harp. And then you've got 2 little stars. So we've got 5 little ornaments and $5 on our ornaments. So the stars are definitely newer. I think the angels are a little bit older. So $5 on our 5 ornaments. Okay, then we have 9 snowmen for $5. 9 snowmen for $5. So these are definitely newer. They're teeny tiny. They don't have a maker's mark or anything on them. And they're 2 different styles. So here is one style. And there's more than 2 different styles. Here is another one. There's only one that's like this. And then there are 2 like this. And these are just flat on the backside. So 9 snowmen. So 6 are like the first one I showed you, 2 are like these, and 1 is a 3-dimensional snowman with red. So $5 on those snowmen. And then we have a bunch of houses. There are 7 little houses. Again, probably newer ornaments, but if I can hold it, 7 of them for $5. And they are all different. So some of them are a little more birdhouse looking. This one looks like a gingerbread house. This one is a church. Another church, I think. This one looks like a birdhouse and a birdhouse. So you've got 7 little houses for $5. Okay, then this is literally the last of the teeny tiny bulbs. I keep finding them, but I'm sure I have found them all now. There's 61 of these little bulbs for $16. So these are the teeny tiny little bulbs. These are all mixed in colors. I didn't separate them out. There's 61 of them. Let's see if we go this way. 61 of the bulbs and $16 on the minis. And then, like I mentioned on Sunday, I do have some more of these metal drawers. So this one is available for $15. I think this one has a little bit more green paint left on it. They've got the nice little kind of cup holes where you can put a label in, and then they have the divider. So very great for your entryway, throw your phone, keys, change, wallet, etc. So $15, or not 15, yeah, $15 on the drawer. Okay, then we have some Shiny Brights, and these are gold and pink, and it's $30 on our Shiny Brights, and these obviously has the lid, the box is in great condition, as well as the bulbs. So $30 on our box of Shiny Brights. Then we have a box of Noel mercury glass bulbs. These are hot pink for $15. Should have opened one. I actually have 2 of these boxes. So the Noel box of bulbs is $15. So that is one box. And then we have box number 2, $15 on it as well. Actually, one of the bulbs broke. So I can probably find one to put in there. So $15 on that. Okay, then we have this little Scotty dog. And it is one of those, you know how I've been sharing the animals, if you've been watching, that are from, it was like a plaster kit for like little kids, probably back in the 50s or 60s. And this Scotty dog was one of the forms. You can see that one of his ears is chipped off, but he has been painted. It's basically like a little plaster Scotty head. You could definitely use some E6000 glue or even a command strip probably and put him in a little frame. You could actually cut up some little plaid fabric and add a little scarf. I don't know, I think that would be cute. So $10 on our Scotty dog. Okay, then this would be great for your holiday decor. We've got $35 on this red skillet, saucepan. It does have navy trim, so the dark here is actually navy. It's not black, so red, white, and blue. But this would be fun to set out. You could hang it on the wall. You could hang the lid with a plate hanger, put that somewhere else or put it beside them. That would be fun. So $35 on our red pot. Okay, then we have $10 on this cement trowel, I think is what it's officially called. It is stamped Marshalltown up here at the top, if you can see that. And it's just a nice raw piece of wood with a handle. So you could mount this and like hang a towel from it, or a doily or lace or something. You could even, if you've seen where they take quilts and put them through and have a little bit up here and the rest is hanging down. Very country, but it popped into my head. But you could do that as well, or just use a command strip and hang it on the wall. Definitely a neat piece, or lean it and work it into your display for $10. Okay, then we have this bell and probably plaster or some kind of like chalkware on the bell. It does ring. There is a little, I'm going to call it plaster ball on the inside. Looks hand painted. $5 on our bell. And then, you know, I have a ton of ties, And to me, this one is perfect for Christmas. So you could do this if you had like a snowman. You could maybe put it on your gnome, or if you have a mannequin. It is fraying at the bottom, but I think it was intended to do that. This could be cute as a belt. Lots of options here. And then it says made in the Amanas is what the tag is. So $5 on our vintage plaid tie. Or I think that's called tartan. Okay, then we have this music box that does not work, but it's still a cute little Christmas cabin. You could put it in your fairy garden or just in your whole little vignette for Christmas. You could, I don't know if that is just faux grass, but you could actually add a little bottle brush tree or some of those miniature snowmen. It does have an opening so you can hide some stuff in there, and the sticker on the bottom says Arf Winterschen or something like that. Is that German? I'm not sure. But $15 on our little Christmas cabin. Okay, then $20 on this little, it looks like a saddle to me, right? But I think it actually is some kind of protective shield, or someone has said a collar. I do not know for sure, but it could be a cute little piece to set out or hang on the wall because it's so unusual. So it's metal galvanized with the leather straps, and it is $20. Okay, then we have some deer, and this guy is missing one of his antlers. I do have it, so whoever buys it can glue it on. And he's got the sticky stuff that I'm always talking about for posters on his feet, because you can just ball that up, stick it onto your mantle, and then the deer will stand up. So $5 on our deer. This is deer number 1, or if you've already said you want the deer, I will know that you want the first one. Deer number 2, make sure you put number 2 this time. He is $5 and has both of his antlers. And deer number 3 is also $5. Make sure you put number 3. And then we have, I don't know if these are just glass ornaments, or if you call them mercury glass. They look like a newer style to me. So you're getting 4 of them for $12. They've got the little snow and Christmas trees on them. Great for a little miniature tree. 4 for $12. Okay, then we've got a grinder for $15. So I'm sure we have seen before where you take the clamp and you can clamp it on the side of a table or a desk. You can put a succulent in here. You could do pencils or paintbrushes, something tall and skinny that you want to display. You can just, if you have open shelving in your kitchen, you can clamp it to the open shelving and just show it off that way. Or they will set on a table or counter, and you can also put a board in here and make yourself a little platform or shelf. You know, you can't go too big or it would be too heavy, and then put a little display on that. So that is another little display option. $15 on our meat grinder. Okay, then we have some barn pulleys for $50. And there are a couple with screws, and then this other one doesn't, but obviously you're getting the pair. They are a Loudon Roll Easy 1629 for $50. So you could use them on a sliding door. You could just put them on a door or wood as embellishment. You could hang them on the wall like this or set them. But $50 on our Loudon barn rollers. Okay, then here is one of those fatter posts that I $65 on this one. It's just raw wood. I have not sealed it or anything. It's got a great aged look. Really, you could probably turn it either way. I like the fatter side down, I think. But it does have a hole in it, so you can put a candle in it, or this time of year, greenery in it looks really nice as well. And you can just leave it as is and have it in there for some architectural salvage. So $65 on our post. Okay, then we have this copper distressed pitcher. It is $45 and it is unmarked. It's a very lightweight. It looks almost homemade. If you can see, it's kind of folded over here on the top portion. And then the handle looks really hand hammered and, you know, adhered by hand. So our faux copper pot or a pitcher for $45. That would look great decorated for Christmas as well. Okay, then I have more of, we called them the little berry twists the other day. This bundle is $10. This one already has them twisted and stabbed with a pick or whatever, but here's what they really look like. And then you can twist them onto your wreaths or greenery or put them on a pick. Most of them in here are light colored. So you're getting the whole bag of berry twist for $10. Okay, then we have $5 on our disco ball. And this one is a nice heavy duty one. And I grabbed some green and red books. So make sure you put the title of the book so I know which one you want versus saying first book, second book. So the Nancy book is $5. Again, green, so great for your Christmas display and then works good in spring too. $5 on our child story readers. This one is also green, a little bit darker. And then $5 on this one, Battles for the Union. So the pops of gold would be nice if you have metallic in your displays. So $5 on Battles of the Union. And then we have some red. We've got $5 on Do and Dare. Again, I love the hand cut pages because they are so textured and you can always just remove the cover if you don't like the cover. Wings of the North. This one is $5, a good red for your display. Just hide the writing by turning it upside down. $5 on Wings of the North. And then our last one is Modern Arms and Freeman. And you can take little photo corners and you know, put them in each corner of your photo or a postcard or something and stick them on to the outside of a book. And then if you open the book, it will stand. And then you have a little photo, framed photo. So an idea for Christmas maybe. This book also has those hand cut pages, which I like. I just love that texture. So $5 on Modern Arms and the Freeman. Okay, then we have another mistletoe ball. This one is $5. You can hang it up. You can set it on a candlestick. So put it in as a filler somewhere. $5 on our mistletoe. And then we have 7 of these little bulbs, and they're all on the, why can I never remember this word? Pipe cleaner. Like I have to think really hard to remember pipe cleaner. Oh boy. 7 of them for $5. So you could stand them up and put them in a vase. You can twisty tie them over something. You can just set this out on a table. 7 of them for $5. Okay, then we have a bundle of bells, and this is $15. These are metal bells with little red bows on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of them. So 7 bells, $15. You could use them as ornaments. You could do like a door thing where it makes noise when people come in the house. You could work them into a wreath. So $15 on the bells. They do have a good sound. Okay, so I couldn't remember the word bisque the other day. So I have a lot of bisque dolls. I could have got more, but I tried to contain myself because they are just flippin' cute. So this little girl is $15. She's got a little outfit, and she is just precious. So $15 on our little girl. Then we have her boyfriend, and he is $15. Just super cute. He's got a little suit, and their shoes are just painted on. So $15 on him. Then we've got a sailor, and this says made in Japan. And then there's a symbol on the back as well. There on his butt. I'll try and go in close with each camera. So $15 on our little sailor. And then we've got this guy who his pants are falling down. This is what he looks like. I think his pants are falling down because the elastic that's supposed to hold his legs into place has gotten lax over the years. So if his legs were a little bit shorter, you wouldn't be seeing him without his clothes. But he's cute. He's got a little dapper, stylish hat, and he is $15. If you like dolls like that, you need to just let me know because, like I mentioned, I have a ton. Okay, then we have this transferware plate. It has the brown flowers on it. You can see that there is some wear and tear there in the middle of the plate. It is J.G. Meekin. You can see the label. Maker's mark there on the back. There is no cracks, but there is a little chip right there, which Facebook, you can't see it. So $10. So these are great for a cloche. You can layer and put stuff in front of them. It makes a good color contrast if the back of your hutch or cabinet or whatever is dark. Okay, then we have some old garland, and this is about 15 foot of garland for $10. So this is the really thin, curly old stuff. Bright colors. So this would be fun just to throw in a bowl, and then you could put some of your ornaments in it. But $10 on the garland. Okay, then we have 6 bulbs for $3. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. Just didn't look like 5 for some reason, and a red one. These are they're not like smooth. These kind of have edges to them, if that makes sense. So 6 of them for $3. Okay, then I have quite a few crayon boxes. This one has been painted, or I don't even know what. It's like you can see the crayon markings advertising there. It's I don't know if it's a waxed, it's a yellowish wax. I'm not really sure, or they just kind of dry brushed it. It just says Rustless Crayons, and looks like Porsty. I don't even know. I can't read it. I probably knew when I looked up what the companies were, but there's no lid on this one. I would almost maybe try and strip it and see if you can get it if you really want the advertising. I mean, the box itself is really neat too. But $20 on our dustless crayon box. Then you're going to put crayon box number 2 if you want this next one. So this one is number 2, and it is much easier to read. It's still in its original condition. This one is $25. It doesn't have a lid either. And there are markings on 2 sides. So $25 on our Hygeia. Number 2. Number 3 is also $25. This one is number 3. The bottom of this one is a little bit soft here in the back corner. And I don't know why, but there's a hole and there is a hole. But you've got the Indian Chalk Company. And this one just has writing on the one side. So make sure you specify number 3 for this one, and it is $25. Okay, then we have 2 of these larger trumpets. This one is plastic, the white one is metal, and then we have 5 of these little small ornaments, and these are just plastic, and then they are covered with glitter. So you're getting 7 horns for $5. 2 of the bigger ones and 5 of these smaller ones. Okay, next up you're getting a bag of glittered fruit, for lack of a better explanation. So $10 on this. You've got lots of pears, and they have like that glitter stuff around them. You've got some kind of berry. Let me get a handful here. So you're getting a whole little Ziploc bag full of this glittered fruit. Trying to see if there's any other pieces in there. They're burgundy, yellow, green, all glittered. They would look great in a bowl. So $10 on our glittered fruit. Okay, then we have $15 on our glass tree. Now, a lot of times these have a bottom to them, and this one does not. So you would have to use it like a cloche. So you could take a little miniature and put your tree over it. You could do the little tea lights and showcase what you put under here as well. So $15 on our little glass tree. Okay, then we have 2 strands of this vintage garland, and there's a sticker on here somewhere on the ball, and it says made in Japan. So you know that it is old when it has that made in Japan sticker on it. So there's 2 strands of garland. They're about 8 foot long, and it's $40 for the pair. $40 on the pair of garland. And the other one has a made in Japan sticker as well on one of those bulbs. Okay, then we have an old candy mint tin for $15. I know quite a few of you are doing pastels for Christmas, or definitely pink. This would look great in with your displays, just because of the color. $15 on that. We've got $5 on this little curd jar. This would be great. You could turn it into a snow globe. You can fill it with some little ornaments and show them off that way. But $5 on our jar. And then these skates are pretty worn, and they're $10 because of that. So they would still look great hanging on your, what do you call it, sled, or hanging on your door with a wreath, but the backs of them is really cut and damaged, or not the backs, the sides. So they're pretty dry, but you can still totally utilize them for decor, especially if you're putting them outside. So $10 on our skates. Okay, then we have another little bundle of ornaments. There are 4 of these for $8, and they just basically look like icicles. So 4 of these for $8 on our icicles. They look really pretty with the glow of lights. Okay, then we have, I don't even know what you call these, but where they get warm and they bubble. I'm assuming they work. I don't know why they wouldn't, but I have not screwed them into any lights. I personally do not have any Christmas stuff out yet. I have it out in the shop, but not in my own house yet. So we've got 3 options here. They're $5. So you can do the red green, the green yellow, or the orange red combination. So you can see that the orange red one does not have nearly the same amount of liquid as the others. $5 each on our little screw-in candles. Okay, then we have 4 of these starched snowflakes for $12. They are starched and hard and cute. So 4 for $12. You can hang these in your window, put them onto some garland. Got lots of options. Okay, then we got a little bundle of, I don't even know if they're seals or, that one's probably a seal. And then we have a couple little gift tags, to and from with Santa here. And then we have an old handmade card on a bell. Says Mrs. and Mr. Lewis Shilley, maybe. And then it's blank. Well, it had something at one point. So you're getting these 4 pieces for $1. Okay, next up for $20, we have this old pastel case. It's wood. You've got your label here, although it's been scribbled on some. There's also the label on the inside, and then there are just a few little scraps of pastels left. And it is $20. Okay, then we have a rug, and I should have measured it, but I did not. But it is $45, and it is pretty rough, but I love it. I love it. So here is the rug. So you could really use this as a wall hanging. You could wash it and put it on your table as a table runner. You can bundle it up or fold it and put it on a basket. But here you can see that the edging is very rough. The backing piece, that would have folded over around the whole thing, really this is all that's left. So $45 on our vintage rug. And I better check the time. We're doing okay. Okay, then we have $5 on this metal snowman bell. It's got a great tarnished look and has the bell ringer on the inside. $5 on that. Then I got another little cute dustpan. This one is $20. There's not so much color on the other side, but this side has some great color. So you could hang it on the wall, you can magnet to it, you can, you know, stab it into a vase or a plant or something as well. So $20 on our little miniature dustpan. Okay, then we have this pottery piece. This is newer. It's got great color. The markings on the bottom are KR, I think. But it's very textured where the glaze is raised out a lot farther than the non-glazed on that back side. And $25 on our bowl. Okay, then this can either be cute or scary. So it's got the little girl on the inside of this bell for $3. It's a little wooden girl. We've got a pair of handmade angels for $6. And one of them, the bulb does have a hole in it. So you can see right there, I don't know how, just with wear and tear, the hole happened. But you're getting the pair of homemade angels for $6. And then we have for $30, we have this poinsettia mug tree stand. Still has the little tag with it. And these are UNESCO. So it has the stamp on the bottom still. I think they all do. I think there is only one that has a little chip, and let me see if I can find which one it is. And maybe I'm mistaken. It's teeny tiny, whichever one, if there is one. So super cute. You could repurpose it and put trees in it. You could put this at your cocoa bar and do a little display. And that one this might be it. No, that one is fine. It looks like there's a little cut, but the glaze is over it. So never mind. My mind is thinking of the wrong thing, I guess. So we've got this poinsettia mugs, 5 mugs with the stand for $30. Okay, I don't have very many blow mold things, but I do have a couple of candles, and then I have this star. So we've got our blow mold star for $25. This one says 1993 Leo Minister, Massachusetts, I think. So $25 on our star. There is a hole, so you could put it on a pole, and then you could obviously hang it as well. So $25 on the star. Okay, then we have this ironstone, whatever it is, base. It's not really a compo. It's not a cake stand, I don't think. It's got the transferware blue pattern, and there is a really nice cut or a crack here. You can see there's a chunk missing there. So somehow that corner did not have a good life. But the rest of it is gorgeous. I think it would look great on your table. It's $45. It would look great on your table with a cloche on it, or you could put your ceramic Christmas tree on it. Use it as a riser year round on your counter or table. But $45 on our blue transferware stand, since I don't know what it really is. Okay, next up we have these made in Taiwan little figurine couples. They look like they've been at the garden. So they would look cute under a cloche or in a display. These would have been good on your table for Thanksgiving, actually. And they are $10 for the pair. Okay, then we have a pair of Ford hubcaps for $25. So these would be fun to hang on the wall in your man cave or the garage or in a kid's room that likes cars. So $25 on the Ford hubcaps. And then we have $25 on this piece of greenery. Probably could put a candle here in the middle, so I don't know if it's supposed to be a candle ring, but you can see kind of the structure of it from the back. So it'd be great in the center of your table because it's kind of longer and skinnier. You could put like a cake stand there and have a riser in the center and then do a little vignette on that riser. That would look really nice. So $25 on our piece of greenery. Okay, checking the time. All right, now we have just a bunch of Christmas ornaments. Some are older, some are newer, and you're just getting the bundle for $5, if I can get my finger on this rope. And nothing is going to be cooperative. So if you like making things with Christmas ornaments and miniatures, then things like this are really nice to have. At the beginning I was talking about doing the 25 days of Christmas with the girls on Facebook, and I will be taking things like this and working them into some displays. So you've got 5 of these for $5. And then we have a little lone angel here for $3 out of the gingham. $3 on our single angel. Then we've got $5 on how to judge motion pictures. So good color for Christmas, but this would be fun to put in your movie room, game room. And I'm sure there's pictures in it that you could blow up and use as a poster. And then we have $5 on touch typewriting. Just a little pamphlet. Again, you could do some fun things with these pages. $5 on the typewriter. Okay, then we have another wooden hanger. This one is curved, and it is local here to Centerville. It's Jim Ireland, Centerville's newest menswear, and it is $5. So we talked about how you can hang a stocking from this, a picture from this, a wreath from this. You can tie it or use clothespins. So you've got lots of options on your things you can do with a hanger. So $5 on our Jim Ireland hanger. Okay, then we have some more garland. This is red and green. There's a 6-foot section and a 5-foot section, and it is $10. So 6-foot section and 5-foot section. Here's basically what you're looking at. So you got the red and green. There's the thin green and the thicker green. So 11-foot total, $10. Okay, then we have, I just have $1 each on these milk bottle lids or caps. So we've got Ryan Dairy, and this one is $1. We've got Golden Guernsey, and this one is $1. It's kind of a different style. It's a lot thicker. It wouldn't set in it, it would set over the lip. This one's the same style. This one is a Mueller's, and it is $1. Then we have Pure Fresh, and I have multiples of this one. This would be great to set out for your red, white, and blue. You could stab it in a flower frog, or when they have those little wire photo hangers, you could display it in that. So that one is $1, the Pure Fresh Milk. Then we have this one with the band person on it for $1. And then I have a couple of those. And let me see if I've got any different ones. I have them all just here in a jar. So those last two, I have multiple ones of, and the rest I just have singles. Okay, then we have this, I'm guessing this was, a souvenir. It's $20. So you've got this towel bar made out of some wood and logs, and there's something etched in here, but I can't make out what it is. So that's why I think it maybe was a souvenir piece or something. But $20 on our towel bar. Then we have $5 on these two snowflakes. This one is one that looks like string that you then use the glue to harden and dry it. And then this one just looks newer. So $5 on our two snowflakes. And then the last thing today is going to be a set of 3 springs for $30. These are the ones that have the wide opening on both sides, because there are different sizes or styles of springs. But this is a great time of year to do something with springs. You can set a bottle in them and then, use it for greenery. You can set a bottle in it and set something round on it. You don't even have to set a bottle in it to set something round in it. But there's tons, if you search Pinterest, there are tons of ideas on how to use a spring. So 3 springs for $30. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of today's live sale. And so just kind of a couple recap things. I will post whatever doesn't sell live over into stories, so you can check that, and that way you can just quickly click through and see what's still available. Yesterday, I also put together some bargain bundles. I did 10 of them. I did put them in my Instagram highlights if you have Instagram and want to check the highlights. And then that way you can see what I have in the bundles. Those are just kind of my way of doing a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale this week. So they're available this week only. And they're at least 50% off. So I tried to put together some groupings of similar typed items and marked them down 50% or more from my retail price. So check stories for those bundles, and I'll be adding 10 more today as well, and maybe 10 more tomorrow. We'll kind of see how it goes. So If you're new to shopping with me, you're going to get an invoice sent to you sometime today, and then you need to pay that invoice. Then you'll get another invoice on Thursday after I pack everything up, and then once you pay that, then it'll get put into the mail. If you're a repeat customer, you will just get an invoice for the week. I'll add shipping on Thursday and then send you a, hey, shipping's been added, and then you can pay your invoice, or at that time I will pay it if I normally charge your card. What else? I think that's probably about it. Definitely go over to Facebook and find our 25 Days of Christmas event. Remember, you need to turn your notifications on because we're going to post in it every single day. You have to click on discussion when you're in the event, or you don't even see that there's any posts, which Facebook is a stupid layout. And then I also have a few giveaways going on this week. One of them has already been posted. It's in the Iowa Shop Hop on Instagram. And the other one I think is going to be coming out this week, and maybe another one on Saturday. So lots of giveaways, lots of fun things for you to enter. And yeah, if you ever have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.